Hello, welcome to your December end of the year readings. This video will be split into two parts, a reflection and a forecast. The first part will be a reflection of 2016 and how it has impacted you as a whole, and the second part will be focusing on what is ahead for the month of December. Reflection is an important part of our lives because even in tarot, hindsight is always 2020. Actually, drawing a card in the morning and seeing how it played out by the end of the day can show how the card was relevant, but may have expressed itself in a different way than you had anticipated, which is a great tool, by the way, for learning tarot prediction and getting familiar with how many ways a single card can be read. Anyway, 2016 was the year of the Yang fire monkey, and I have my little friend here who visually represents that energy. Yang energy is masculine, it's outwardly extroverted, it's dynamic and bold. Fire energy is passionate and enterprising. So Yang fire is like the heat of the sun. It has lots of energy and it radiates to other people in forms of optimism, generosity, and warmth. Its popularity may have been a year for big personalities and or big egos to shine. So this year we would have seen things politically and socially to reflect this, and it would also have drawn out these characteristics in our personal lives as well. Monkey energy acts similarly to Yang fire. It is quick, clever, social, busy, cheerful, and playful, impulsive, and again, it's independent. I really wouldn't be surprised if many of you watching had taken up several new hobbies, several new studies, joined multiple social groups, made many new acquaintances, expanded your business in some way, broadened your talents and interests, or possibly moved, because Yang fire monkey doesn't sit still for long. And just like the monkey, you could have been bouncing around from one thing to the next with both of your hands in many pots at once. So for the moments of reflection reading, I am going to ask, what is the biggest lesson for you? What was the highlight? What was the biggest challenge? And how did you grow this year? And then finally, I'm going to ask, what lesson will you take with you into 2017? Hello, Aquarius. For your 2016 reflection reading, I will be doing a card draw from the Archangel Power Tarot deck. So as I'm focusing on your sign, Aquarius, I will be thinking about what is your biggest lesson for 2016? What was the brightest highlight? What was the biggest challenge? How did you grow? And what lessons will you take with you until 2017? Okay, show me the cards for Aquarius. Okay, I feel like this is it. 1, 2, okay, lots of fire. So this has been, I think the majority so far has been mostly fire. And that makes sense with the Yang fire monkey energy year that we had. Okay, so the biggest lesson for you was in the realm of relationships. Okay, friendships, relationships, kindred spirits, soulmates, that sort of thing. You may have met somebody or some people that had a very profound impact on you, okay, this year. So this was definitely a year for love. It says, 2 hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful. Kindred spirits, don't give up on those you love. Okay, so there is definite theme of partnership, of relationship, of friendship, of alliance, working together, that sort of thing. So that was the biggest lesson for you. The brightest highlight was the King of Wands. Okay, so I'm thinking that maybe this was the person that came in for you. You met this King of Wands, or you were the King of Wands. So let's start with the scenario of you meeting this person. So this person is very fun, enthusiastic. He's very popular. He has all those qualities of like masculine fire, of yang fire, which is outgoing, energetic, yeah, fun, just in general, okay? Could also be spontaneous, but he's very social, has a lot of friends, very popular. Okay, got it. So if this is you, I see it as being more of like the entrepreneur who has vision for the future, and you do have the skill and the knowledge, okay? Because this is the card of Aries, so you're using your head, okay? Aries rules the head, so you have the know-how, the skill, the knowledge. The biggest highlight for you is I just feel like it's relationship and business. Yes, but I do feel like there could have been a business relationship as well. Okay, so it says keep your eyes open on the big picture, leave the details to others, experience that leads to action, or excuse me, experience that leads to success, genuine concern for others. This person is generous, inspirational, dramatic, and driven. Okay, so this could have been your role for this year. And it feels like you have gotten a lot accomplished when you really look back on everything. It's like you started something big. You started a grand project. Okay, initiating that. Biggest challenge for you is very similar to the biggest highlight for you in the fact that they're both people and they're both fire. So here you have another energetic sort of energy. This one is a lot more mobile though. The King of Wands is like stays put. He's in his seat. He rules his throne in his realm. Okay, and he makes stuff happen. He's a mover and a shaker, but from his throne, his place of power. This is like the actual getting out and doing stuff. So you could have had a vision, you could have had like this great thing that you started, but actually the details of actually like practically making it happen could have been a challenge. Getting the support you needed could have been a challenge as well. I also see like this is kind of like all over the place. So like in and out and here and there and everywhere. So spreading yourself thin, okay, is also the challenge that I saw. So the Knight of Gabriel, or the Knight of Gabriel, is confident, enthusiastic, courageous, and charismatic. It says it's time to take action, great passion for a cause, instinctively knowing just what to do. So maybe you had like this great vision, this great maybe like the bigger picture in mind and not really sure how to like get it off the ground. Okay. The how did you grow is actually very much related to this card. So I see how this card is related to the King here, and I see the Six of Wands is related to the Knight of Wands, because there's a similar energy or image of this person riding a horse. Here you have a person riding a horse. In this case, it's a man. In this case, it's a woman. Here you have the man and the woman. So it could be like a partnership where you guys are both kind of doing the same thing. But there is a success. So how did you grow? You grew through your success. You grew through getting organized. So although you may not have been fully aware of how it was going to happen or how you were going to get it off the ground, I see that you took care of the details in the moment, and that could have been a challenge for you, but I see that you were successful in doing that. So you were actually, you grew by being able to prioritize, by being the victor. So you came back from this challenge and you have grown from it. You took on the challenge and you were successful. That's what I'm getting. Okay, it says, congratulations, you have done a wonderful job. Time to move on to the next project, awards, scholarships, or promotions. Some of you may have graduated this year. Some of you may have gotten a promotion, which I definitely see. Like here's the partnership, and I see the work business, and then working really hard, going back and forth to make it happen. There's some sort of finality or you've reached the finish line here within. That's how you grew. Wonderful. Okay, so what lesson will you be taking with you into the 2017? A lot of people have gotten this card. It's the 10 of Swords. In this case, it's the 10 of Michael. You're taking a bow, okay, like a job well done, right? Just like it says in the 6 of Wands, is you've done a wonderful job. And I see the curtains here. It's like curtains for the end of the year, right? And I see like the crowd is cheering you on. Traditionally, this person has like a bunch of other people around him that are sort of cheering him on or maybe egging him on. But in this case, it looks like people are acknowledging his success. So there could be some sort of acknowledgement that you get at the end of the year that you're very proud of, that you're bringing into 2017. So this is the end of the year. It's the end of this long, tedious process. You might be mentally tired or mentally drained, since this is swords, which have to do with thoughts and logic and mental processes and all that. So it says a situation has ended and you are finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. Okay, so I see this as being a good ending. Wonderful. This is what I am seeing for you, Aquarius, for the year. Lots going on socially, lots going on with work. Collaborations were very important for you this year. Partnerships. Okay. So Aquarius, I'm going to be pulling from the Wheel of Change Tarot for your month of December and to sort of take a look and see what's coming up here the last month of the year. Show me the cards for Aquarius. What's in store for Aquarius? Okay, so center card is your main focus. Foundation is the 6 of Wands again. The past is the 7 of Discs. Your thoughts are the 9 of Cups. The future is the Prince of Pentacles and Strength. Seeing a lot of similar themes here that I've seen in the other readings, but no one has gotten the Star card yet, which is my favorite, personally, favorite card in the deck. The Star card is like having there are no limits to your success. Like the sky is the limit basically with this. And it's also receiving the help of angels, your spirit guides, family, friends. Everyone is here supporting you. They're supporting your cause, because I see that you are working for a higher cause and you are being backed by this. Okay, you're not just working selfishly for yourself, you're working for like the group. Here with the stars, everything is connected and you're in the center and you're pulling together all of these resources. You're pooling them together. You're making something very beautiful happen. The star is about fulfillment of wishes. And I want to jump ahead. I'm going to jump ahead. So I normally go from the bottom, but I just want to jump ahead to your thoughts around the 9 of Cups. You're thinking about your wish. You're thinking about your wishes coming true. And there is that saying of what you think about is what you bring about. It's like the law of attraction, okay? Your energy around you, the things in your environment, the people that come to you have to match the vibration of what you are holding, okay? So if you're thinking about your success and your happiness, you're going to pull in people to support that and to mirror that for you, okay? So I feel like you're creating your wish coming true and you're thinking about how your wish is coming true. It's happening for you. Okay, so I want to go back down here towards the foundation. It's the 6 of Wands, which is the same card that I pulled out for you for how you're growing. Okay, so you're growing in your success. You're growing in your business. This is like an industrial card. And so there's industry to be had. I see this as being like things streaming through, like ideas streaming through. Okay. Yeah. Other than it just being industry and things moving forward, it's just a general success in business or your goals, reaching your goals, creating something, creating a network, something that sustains itself. Okay. So in the past is the Seven of Discs. So you did put in the hard work, you did put in the labor, you did invest, you put in the time, you put in the effort, you maybe have backed it with your own personal resources because you really believed in this dream. Okay. The Seven of Discs is like you're showing that investment, but yet it's a pause since it's a seven and it's saying we're not really sure if it's going to come to pass yet. But let's jump ahead to the future now, because this is the only other green card. This is the only other pentacle card, and it's showing up in your future. You will be reaping what you sow. This is like the most positive, I think, spread that I've done for anyone as far as their dreams coming true in December. I really feel like this is a very lucky time for you, Aquarius. The Prince of Discs is news of money coming. Okay, the money's going to be coming in. You're going to get that financial backing. You know, I see this as being like grants. This is being like inheritances. This is being like loans even coming in for you. And you can move things forward with this wheel. Okay, you're turning the wheel. You're refining your craft. And you've got this like apron on, which is like showing that you're back hard at work creating. You're using your hands. Love it. So you have the center card, which is a major arcana, which is fate and destiny. Your supporting energy is wands, which is creative, enterprising energy. Your crowning card, your thoughts, is cuppy, emotional energy, satisfaction, fulfillment, things that make you feel emotionally fulfilled. And then what's on the I guess future and the past is the practical matters paying off. Okay, and the shadow card, you have the strength card. This is confidence. Okay, so I'm seeing that you're very confident in your abilities after this win, after this success, and you're moving forward and you're just not really letting anything stop you. You're not being dissuaded. You're not being discouraged. You're not letting anything get you down or drag you down. And you have the support of the people around you. I feel like you're in this race with somebody else as well. So you do have the support of people around you. I don't know if this could be a more positive reading. I'm really happy these cards came up for you. So, yeah, this is something that the universe wants you to do. You are on track. And you are where you need to be at this particular time, okay? So things will line up the way that they need to. This is a card about things lining up as well. So if you feel like things are moving as fast as you need them to, or if things are going too fast, just roll with it, because there's like a divine order and a divine timing for everything, and you are in the right place at the right time. So just know that with this star card. That's a very affirming card to have. Okay, so I'm going to pull a card from the Lover's Oracle to give you a simple and concise message about love. I thought this was going to end up being like more of like a love reading since it started off that way, but I just feel like it's mostly just partnerships, friendships, that sort of thing. People who understand you, people who get you. Show me the card for Aquarius. I feel like there's several that want to come out. Go with this one. So this is the front. It's hard to see. It's kind of dark, but there's a person in the middle and there's all these branches around. It says, any time not spent in love is wasted. Okay, again, so there's like this feeling of time. You are on time. You are where you need to be at this particular time. Don't worry about being behind. Don't worry about being ahead of yourself. Everything is like imperfect and divine timing. Okay, even in your love life. So meditate on this message. that any time not spent in love is wasted. Okay, so that's the message that I have for you, Aquarius. This was your December reading and your 2016 yearly reflection. I want to wish you a happy solstice, a Merry Christmas, a happy Hanukkah, whatever it is that you celebrate. I'm wishing you the best for the month ahead of December and the year to follow. Thank you so much for watching.